Welcome back, everybody, and we're going to be talking about a few different things in this video. First of all, right here we have the 7-day streak on a gym that has a gold badge. This is mine. I did this last night. It was the little test. Hit 12 unique Pokestops, and then I went for this one. I was expecting a little bit more, but this is the 7-day streak on a gold gym. So it was 28 items, not bad. So if you want to try to get as many items as you possibly can, maybe you should go for those 12 unique Pokestops, and within that 30-minute time period, make sure you hit the gold right after midnight. See, it's 12:01, and I did this, and I got a pretty good amount of items. It seems like that's how many you would get from your 7-day streak almost, but to be honest, I don't really remember how many I was getting before. Here's a silly little glitch. We're going to be talking about a few different things, and I'm just going to have some eggs going. And I'm gonna catch a few legendaries, and we're just gonna be talking, guys. Alright, so it has been confirmed, thanks to you guys in the comments and a couple of links. The PR for Pokemon Go hasn't been clear as to what's going on here. So now we know, to get your exclusive raid pass, you do not need to go raiding out like crazy right now. If you have been doing raids, and if you have been fighting legendaries and all that good stuff for the past few weeks, you are set. You're gonna get your invitation, your exclusive raid pass, and you're not gonna get excluded. You don't have to go out there and break your back and battle all these raids again, so you're good. So with that said, that is a big relief. I had a feeling that it was gonna be like this anyway. It's just they were very unclear, and it was almost as if they were unclear intentionally to make people buy more raid passes. And I'm not trying to call Niantic some money hungry thing or not anything like that. You know, they need to make money. I know that, I understand that, but it was just so unclear. And for a Mewtwo, information about Mewtwo, you need to be extremely specific, because people have been waiting for this for a long time, you know what I mean? And so we want to know all the details, and every little detail that we can know about it. And being unclear in a specific area that is the most important area to be clear is a big deal, because, you know, people were up in arms there for a while, like, you want us to do what again? So there you go, guys. If you've been raiding for the past few weeks, you're gonna get your exclusive raid pass. So woo, right? Alrighty, so with that said, I'm just happy. Now we can look forward. Now the mystery is this. The mystery is, yeah, well, that was a horrible throw, really. Yeah, most of the time now I'm just trying to get these rare candies. I'm talking to people, you know, after you've caught, you know, 12th, 13th, 14th a bird of the same type, you kind of just this is personally me, and I'm not losing my motivation per se, but I'm just kind of like, take my time, talk to the people that are there, and, you know, I got my rare candies, you know, I'm happy. That's basically what I want now. And if it was like a perfect one, that's another story. So I'm basically just kind of like, meh. And also, I have to address this, guys. Ouch. I mean, you really chewed me out here. I mean, come on. On my last video where I was talking, a lot of you are supporting it, of course. But about the Pokemon that you want to use against Mewtwo, that was just a few of my suggestions, guys. People are putting in a Wheezing with Dark Pulse, and Arcanine with Snarl and Crunch, and there was people that were being very kind, but then at the same time other people were being kind of rude. I mean, guys, that I was giving a few suggestions. Yes, you can use a Wheezing with Dark Pulse, but that's what you're gonna get wrecked. And you want me to say everything that has Crunch and a Dark Pulse or a Dark Move? I mean, come on now, guys. That was a few of my suggestions. So, with that said, let's talk about a few more that you could possibly use. So yes, Arcanine with a Snarl or Crunch, or yeah, basically that. A Snorlax with Lick and Hyper Beam. That was a suggestion by a nice guy. He was kind when he said that one. Well, most of you were. And then there were just endless amounts. I mean, it was in the comments, and I was just like, okay. I could have covered all of them and made a 40-minute video, but I covered the ones that I like and the ones that you might want to use. It's obvious that you can use any kind of dark type against it, but then at the end of the day, I made a suggestion for Muck, but then I said it was not the best suggestion, and then somebody made a list, and I was like, come on. I understand I missed a few, but let's not get a little crazy here, guys. You could use all of these Pokemon. You can use anything you want to fight a Mewtwo, but like I said, it was just my suggestions, so yeah. Anyways, we're hatching some eggs here, and I do believe I put the Lapras in here. It was like a 200 some CP last night. It was sad in the wild. Hit 2 excellence on it. I was standing in the rain. It was pouring down, so when it comes up, please excuse some of the horrifying throws. Not to mention there was a bit of lag. It was pretty bad. But I was surprised I got like 2 excellence off in the rain. I'm surprised my phone didn't break. That was really, what's the word? Foolish of me to go out there, especially after I seen what the CP. The reason why I had to go out there is because everybody was like surrounding. There were so many cars. I wonder what their CP was, because mine was just woof, not good at all. But I'm not going to be doing that again. So anyways, yeah, for Mewtwo, you could use a variety, all kinds, and you would be good. Somebody suggested just to use all Gyarados with Bite and Crunch. Yeah, you could do that for sure. Or, like I said, the Lick and Hyper Beam Snorlax, but you better look out for Focus Blast. So that's a really good one. Lick, Hyper Beam. Oh, somebody also mentioned Steelix with Crunch, which I like that suggestion for sure, because I like to use Steelix, and putting him into the mix, it makes things a little spicy. But you better look out for Focus Blast once again. Let's see, what else would you guys suggesting? There's quite a few. And I almost said I'm just gonna make a part 2. I think I'll probably make another one as Mewtwo approaches. But then again, they're gonna probably spring it on us. So after they do that, it's gonna be complete chaos, and at that point, it's gonna be like, forget about making a video about what's super effective. Let's make a video about maxing this thing out. Let's make a video about catching this thing. So I'm wondering, 50 Premier Balls. Do you guys think that's gonna stick? It's a weird choice of words. Is that gonna roll over or stay with us for when we get it, or for when we try to catch it? Was that just a taste of what's to come? I think that they are gonna give us 50 Premier Balls, because it has a 9-hour timer. Let's think about that. What if you're sitting there for 4 hours, okay? And yes, there's gonna be people who are waiting there that long. Maybe. Some people might get their groups together very fast, and you'll be done within 40 minutes to an hour. But what I'm trying to say is, if you're sitting there this whole time, you finally get the group there after waiting several hours, and you have 12 balls max, or 13, or even 6 minimum. Ooh, could you imagine? And then you don't catch your Mewtwo after waiting for that long. How devastating would that be? That would be horrifyingly bad. So 50 Premier Balls. Okay, here comes. Okay, that would be devastatingly bad. Here comes the Lapras. Enjoy this silliness. Like I said, I was in the rain, so forgive the balls that are just tossed to the side. But like I said, excellent first throw in rain's not bad. And I think I do like 1 more, 2 more. But anyways, back onto the topic I was saying. So could you imagine if you were sitting there for that long, and then you only had that few Premier Balls? So 50 seems like a very reasonable amount, because that's for that reason. Give you 50 tries, it's almost like a guaranteed catch. Like No, it's not. All right, so think about. I wonder what the catch rate is for that. That one made me laugh. I was like, really? That throw right there. I wonder what the catch rate is for Mewtwo. I wonder if it's gonna be like a 1% catch rate or a 2% catch rate. Because I believe the legendary birds at this point they're like at a 4 and a 3. Lugia's like at a 3 or 4, and then the rest are they're like 1 up on that. So hey, I caught that Lapras. Okay, so it looks like I was talking a little bit too much and the video ended. So closing, I just want to say, you don't have to worry. You're gonna get your exclusive raid pass if you've been active for the past few weeks or so, and doing regular raids and legendary raids. So that's the main topic here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll be catching you later. Thank you for watching, and take it easy, guys.